introduction. So it's your boy Vader, it's on the rise, and today we're with Pooka X Drip Drop. How you doing today?
I'm good. Just vibing, you feel me? High, cooling. How you feeling?
Bruh, I'm in a good ass mood. We just talked for like 30 minutes before.
No funny shit.
Before
it was a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
That Gemini shit. For real.
Definitely. So you're a Gemini, right? So how do you play that like into your music, like? Because you know what they say, everyone hates Geminis. We're like back and forth.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody hates Geminis, but everybody loves Geminis. They can't resist us. You feel me? Like, we just go off energy. So whatever you giving us, we giving you. I mean, it is two of us, I can admit, but in my music though, like, basically, that angry side come out, like that side where I'm feeling it all, and then that smooth side. So it's like I could switch my flow up and it'll go in a song. Like it could go from hard to like they vibe into it, and then it go back hard again. Like like I could switch it up. I could use. They say we bipolar, so I can use that bipolar in the song. That's a fact. That's a fact. That should be working good though, for real.
Word. And like, so one of the songs, all right, so you sent me like a couple songs, and I also saw a few snippets that you recently just posted.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been,
So, but could you like explain the song Fans? Because it sounds like, I'm not gonna cap, you sent it to me, and at first I'm like, Fans, oh word, maybe it's some positive shit. All right. And then I click on it, it's like, these bitches is mad, these bitches ain't shit. I was like, all right.
Yo, listen. That's how I gotta come out sometimes. For real, it gotta be a vibe for both sides. You gotta keep it calm, then you gotta hype them up to let them know you don't play. You feel me? That's a fact. But Fans is basically like, it's a lot of people that talk about you behind your back, you hear it, but then they want to be in your face, you feel me? Oh, they liking shit, but they fake don't really want to support you. You feel what I'm saying? They don't really want to support you, but they just want to, you feel me? So it's like, they really be fans. Like, y'all really be on my shit, talking about me, but they ain't liking the damn thing. They don't really want to see you go up, but they really looking to really see what your next move is. You feel me? So it's like, that's just where it came from. I peeped that, like, for a long time, you feel me? I'm like, let me put this in a song. And that shit just was bopping, I ain't gonna lie. I was just thinking about that shit. I was in the kitchen cooking. I'm like, yo, this shit, that's the fact. I'm like, they really be fans. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's when I first moved. That's when I moved into my first house, like 2018. I forgot what I was making, but I was just in there literally cooking. Then I just stored a line, and that shit just came to me. I'm like, this it. I wrote that shit in like less than an hour. So I knew anytime I write a song less than an hour, I know it's gonna hit. Funny shit.
Word, and like
I was fucking with it. It had a little bop too.
Bro, that's song I ain't gonna count. Because I was listening to it lit. I be lit all the time, but when I listen to that song, I don't listen to like women's music much. I keep it I don't gotta lie. But when I do, most of the time I be lit. Y'all always catch me at the time when I'm lit. So when you said it to me and I was like, oh word. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. And then I'm like, oh wait, she mad aggressive. I'm like, oh wait, she don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh wait, she out here.
It's so funny because
you know what I mean?
It's so funny because when I first my first song I ever dropped, it was a song actually I did with Wiz Mac. It was some singing shit, and I used to really sing before like I rap. But it's like my brother used to put that shit on me, so I'm like, yo, no funny shit. I gotta really like switch it up, see if they fucking with it. So.
Word. And so do your brothers like? Did your brothers like? Are they the ones that like got you into rapping?
Yeah, type shit. Yeah, my mom, everybody. My mom, she always used to dance and shit like that. So she'd bring in like different like pieces, like drum sets, mash shit, karaoke sets. We used to be like 8 in the living room, all dressed alike, just playing the drums and shit and all of that. I used to sing because my mom would sing too, and I'd just be like, yo, we singing together. And then I sung, and then my brother, he got his own studio. He brought his own shit. And he was like, yo, sis, come over here. We just gonna be cooking up. And I ain't gonna lie, I was ass. Like, I used to just be saying anything. Then I'm like, no funny shit. I gotta really rap some shit. I was young. I was like 13. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna get this right. Because I really want to do this. You feel me? I love being behind the mic and just people hearing my voice. So.
Word. That's really cool when you can like get into music. That's like from a family oriented base.
Yo,
like, you know what I mean? Because
that's real shit.
Like me, I got into music not from family, but I got into music from like friends and like we used to rap after high school and shit. Like after like you know what I mean? Like after school, like we get high as hell. And we just like spit a beat, and I just like you know what I mean, like on some corny shit. But over time, I don't know. I always like the I guess the outlook of being like an artist. You know what I mean?
I
was always envious of that.
Yo, the freestyles be crazy, yo, for real.
Word.
I love the freestyles too. Get high, yo, getting excited, yo, put on the beat, everybody hop on that shit, yo.
You be seeing the memes where it's like, oh, after I smoke, my man just did a verse.
Let me do the hook. Yo, that's a fact. Let me come with a fire hook, you feel me?
Yeah.
Come back after that verse, that shit gonna be hit.
Word. So like when you, that's funny as hell.
You know what that is, though, funny shit. Thinking about that shit.
Yeah, when you when you're like in the booth and shit, right? Do you prefer like freestyling or do you prefer to like write your music?
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. It's changed so much over time. Before, I ain't gonna lie, I used to freestyle because I wanted to see like where I'm going with this. Like I was just playing around in my brother's studio. Then I just got my new engineer like 2 years ago, you feel me? I was just, you know, putting stuff down. I had a notebook full of rhymes. And I'm like, yo, like, me, I would have to be in the mood, in my zone to really write a song. So I'm like, if I could start the hook, I could finish the verse, you feel me? So now I just go in there and freestyle. It's been, like, I just go in there and freestyle now. Like, I write the whole hook, and then I just body the rest.
Oh, so you do the hook?
I freestyle now.
Get a fire hook, and you just name, after that.
I just freestyle now. That shit is better, too. Like, when you in your zone, you feel me? It's just... Sometimes when you're trying to write stuff, you can't because you're thinking about too much. But when you in there, you like, oh, all right, and then you listen, you like, yo, play that shit back. Then they playing it back, and you like, oh, boom, it's gonna hit it. That ass. That's what's getting better with me, that freestyling shit.
Word. So the other song that you like had sent me was I believe it was called In My Bag. Is that
Bag Talk.
Bag Talk. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Did you freestyle that as well? Or
yeah, like basically I say like a line and then I write after type shit. So it's like I said a line, but then I just like wrote the hook type shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I just say it, boom, then you know, write. It's like back and forth with that shit though. I ain't gonna lie, I could freestyle and write.
That's some hybrid shit.
Yeah, no bullshit. So it's like I go back and forth. So it's like, nah, I feel like should I write that or should I just go in the stew and say something off rip?
Word.
You feel me? But with most of that though, I did write. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I wrote with that. That's a fact. With most of that, I did write.
Word.
Yeah.
So, like, could you know, with everything that you go through in life and stuff like that, you know what I mean, you make music, a lot of artists, probably including yourself, you know what I mean, like, I go through life, everyone goes through life.
No, that's a fact.
But, you know, we use different things for our outlet. You use music as your outlet.
Right.
So, you know, what are some things that you could say that, like, you know, some trials and tribulations that you go through, like, making music, or just life overall?
Right, I could just talk about real shit that's going on. Like, you know, we all in poverty right now. We all trying to make it out. Really a lot of people, everybody think they so rich and they got it, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really rap about what you're going through and what you want. Cause then you gonna get it. Manifest in your raps and you gonna get it. That's a fact. So it's just thinking about everything you're going through, even shit that gets you mad. You feel me? And just rap it out. That's a fact.
Word, that's fire, yeah, because like me, like what I do, like you said, I be getting tight. I be mad at the world, and I be mad at other people.
It's
you know what I mean?
The world, baby.
So I just I be like, you know what? Oh, word, y'all, I'm mad at y'all. Oh, y'all made me mad at y'all. You know what? Let me go try to work on this platform so I don't even gotta know y'all no more. Type shit.
Right. Let me do what I gotta do. Let me get in my zone.
Word.
That's a fact. That's how I am. I get in my zone and it's over with. For real.
Word. And another thing, like we was talking about, like off camera, I know it was like something that you wanted to talk about. It was like, you know, as you know, being a black woman, like making music too. I think it's a lot different, to be honest. I know everyone says like we're equal human beings and all that and stuff, but I really do feel like it really is a difference for like a black woman making music opposed to like anybody else. Honestly, like it's just probably like a different experience. Could you explain like what that is like?
Right. I mean, yeah, it is a different experience, you feel me? Like, you just gotta come hard, because, you know, as a black woman, we're always looked at different. You just gotta come with whatever you bring. That's what I think. I'm like, you know what, I'm not even really worried about who I am. I just want them to know who I'm about to be. So I'm gonna come hard, you feel me? That's a fact. You gotta think about everything they throw at us and just become stronger. Because a black woman is strong. We the strongest. That's a fact. You a black woman. There's nothing else to say.
Word.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I always try to like.
I love being a black woman.
I love it.
I love it. Nobody can tell me nothing about my skin, about nothing, about what I wear, nothing. I love being a black woman.
Word. Do you think like you know how you see like on Facebook and shit, they be like, oh, colorism.
Yo, I was about to get into that.
Do you think that's
stop that?
Do you think that's real, or do you think that's like
they
OD?
gotta stop? Yo, they really gotta stop that. You cute for a dark skin shit. You don't never name one time you ever heard somebody say you cute for a light skin.
I never. My bad.
Word bond. You never heard that. Now you tell me if colorism is real.
Yeah. I think,
I mean,
if you ask my personal
like,
opinion, I think it is. Because my girl dark skin, you feel me?
Right.
Because I don't play. I love the dark skin.
Right, as you should. As you should.
You know, but
I like that.
I think it is a real thing. Because I remember even growing up in high school.
I was gonna get into that too. Let me know what you got.
I mean, so like I said, I'm older than you, so if I know what's going on in high school, or you know, what I mean, I know what's going on now. And even when you grow up, growing up, like even in elementary school, middle school, whatever. Remember, you know the jokes like African booty scratcher.
I was just about to say that. I was really about to say that. I knew you was gonna say that. Yo, that shit used to be crazy. That shit used to be crazy. Like, and it's so funny because the same people, people that call you black at all that back then, when you level up, it ain't none of that now. Ain't none of that now. You feel me?
They realize that shit fire.
None of that. It's fire. Now it's a trend to see a pretty dark-skinned girl. It's a trend. Why it gotta be a trend? It's not a trend to see a pretty light-skinned girl. It's not a trend. I feel like we're all beautiful in our own way. Nothing should be a trend, no matter if you're black, brown, purple, blue, red. Yeah. No trend, nothing. You're beautiful. You're pretty. I love people that you're beautiful. Don't say, you're pretty for a dark skin. I'm not even gonna take that as a compliment. Like, you feel me? That's like.
It's like what you saying about dark skin? Yeah.
No. What's up? What you saying?
No, I keep it a bad at first. I'll be honest with this, because I could even admit my own wrong like thought process. You know what I mean? But like at one point, growing up, I never really understood like the problem with people saying that. And then like as I got older though, like as I matured more, like I thought about it, I'm like, that is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, and it's so funny because when I was younger and I was in high school and I was kind of, you feel me, I was glowing. That was my glow stage. When people would say that to me, I used to be hyped, you feel what I'm saying? Because I came from, oh, you too black for this, oh, you mad black, you can't wear this color. I remember I was in middle school, I threw on, blue lipstick. My home monitor said, what are you wearing? You look like a clown. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, shit.
I'm a body this shit. Watch this. I'm a body. Nobody can tell me what and what I cannot wear because of my skin complexion. You can't tell me that. Not at all. Not at all. That's a fact. Us dark skins, we went through a lot, especially if you was real dark. Before I lightened up, I don't know how, but before I used to be real dark, and I used to go through it bad. That was the only joke they would use. You too dark, you black ass African booty scratcher.
No, you see, like, I think you're right about the whole dark skinned women trending, because now you see, if you look at like magazines, they got like, they'll have like the darkest like woman from like the most like, you know what I mean? Like,
crazy, like,
West Bumblefuck area, yeah.
But it's like,
she'll be like bald, like buzz cut, like for real, like they really strong features.
But you get what I'm saying? They're really trying to show that it don't matter your skin color, you can be beautiful. But it's like still like,
why would you always
praise
doing
us
that?
like you feel like we supposed to be ugly. Don't praise us like we supposed to be ugly because we dark skinned. That's not it. You feel me?
And that's where you're saying the whole, you pretty for a dark skin girl, like,
right.
I get what you're saying, okay.
Yeah.
And like with that, like, do you ever like you know, when you're like writing, you know what I mean, when you like putting your music together, do you ever like put like what you think about like society? You know what I mean? Do you ever put that into your rhymes and shit? I'm
not even gonna lie to you. I have so many unreleased songs, different, you know, categories of shit. Like for different people to hear, you feel what I'm saying? So they can feel it on a different level. So I got some shit dropping, you feel me, with all of that. With the society, everything that's going on.
Word.
So.
Yeah, that is another, bro. I be like, off camera, he was like, oh, you just be coming up with questions. Yo, I be having like, my brain just is like,
I be so much going on up here, guys. It's crazy. The mind go crazy.
Word. You like, when I be seeing your posts and stuff, yo, you should be going up, like, and I know you said, like, in high school, you just, like, always was the type to, like, you be flea, like, you
Yo, that's a fact. I'm not even topping me in high school right now, I ain't gonna lie. But on my good days, though, I throw something on, but as you get older, you don't, like, you feel me, you don't really go as many places. You just trying to get to where you need to be, you feel me, and handle your priorities and shit like that. But when I get fly, they ain't fucking with me, that's the fact.
Yeah. So, nah, but it seems like you still got like the following, the audience that really like care about you. Could I ask you
for real
about this? Like, so in this area of Albany, everybody knows that. Everyone knows this. There's no secret. Like they're like, oh, you gotta be popular, blah 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 blah, to be cool or whatever.
No.
Personally, I don't think that.
No, you do not have to be popular to be cool. Keep being yourself. You feel me?
There we go.
Everybody want to be somebody else. They looking at the popular person and they trying to copy them. Be yourself. You feel me? I came from a long place to be where I need to be now. I'm myself. When you yourself, you comfortable in your own skin. You don't need to worry about if you popular or not. I go places, I don't know not one person in the room. Ain't got nothing to do with popularity. They feel that energy. You just gotta be you.
Word. So are you like a spiritual person? Like, are you like?
Yeah. I'm really spiritual. It's like coming from generation to generation. It's not even like, you know, like really trying to do it. It's just like here. It's on me. You feel me? It's from my ancestors. That's a fact.
Word.
For real. Like I could really think of some shit, and it'll really just happen the next second. That should be scary sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. It really be scary. Like sometimes I get in my mode, I'm like, yo, did you just say that? They like, yo, I did just say that. But I said it in my head though. I'm like, that should be crazy. My mom and shit, she know how to read palms. Like there's no cap. All my brother friends, she used to read them.
Word?
You feel me? Yeah. She used to read their palms and see if they was good or not. She'd tell everything. That's a fact. My mom could read palms. There's no cap. My mom coming here right now, she could read your palm. She probably
into like chakras and stuff. Bro, that shit is like real. I believe in that. That shit is like real, like your chakra natures and the different ones, your sensual chakra, your
She could really
chakra,
read you, or like
that.
She could read you. My mom could really read people. She's very heavy on energy. Very heavy. I think that's just why I'm very heavy on energy. My grandmother was like that, my great grandmother, you know, it's generation, ancestors to ancestors. So
Word.
That's a fact. I don't even try. You feel me? And it's so crazy. The other day, I was in a car. I was in an Uber. I looked over. I seen a stone. I found a stone. I'm like, yo, let me keep this. For real, that's probably good energy. I've been getting good luck since. You feel me? No funny shit. Good shit been happening. I really believe in that shit. I really do, because it's more than just where we are right now. It's more to the universe. It's a fact.